Legoshi is one of the biggest retcons in Beastars, more so in his character's personality. This is the part where I explain what a retcon is, but I'm sure most of you know what a retcon is, so I'll simplify it with an example of a prime retcon in anime, which everyone knows, in Dragon Ball Z. You're probably thinking I'm gonna just take the easy way and mention a retcon of Goku being an alien / part of the Saiyan race, but I chose the retcon of the Super Saiyan instead, since becoming Super Saiyan becomes as easy as saying you want to. Also, don't bully us too hard, we love Beastars and just want to talk about it in any way we can. So, now that we understand what a retcon is, let's get into Legoshi. Legoshi's retcons, I mean. We begin our tale of understanding why Legoshi is one of the biggest retcons in chapter 1 of the manga, where we are introduced at how this wolf became to be so lovable. He's weird AF, look at how he climbs literally head first down the ladder, which of course is not in the anime. Yes, we're mainly talking about the manga for now, so get your reading glasses on, as Legoshi is explaining in a very sus way his thoughts on Tem's death. If he stayed quiet, that'd make him look better than essentially saying something that makes you look like Colonel Mustard. Yeah, he got all the heat now, since people are still wondering who killed Tem. Then we got him cracking this walnut for the cutest squirrel in anime history. Sandy Cheeks gets cartoon history's #1. But how he cracks it open is a little aggressive, and if you aren't as well rehearsed in the Beastars lore, carnivores are extremely strong, and herbivores are as weak as paper due to their eating habits. So Legoshi showing that subtle strength does put herbivores at unease. Now you're probably asking, so what's the retcon? Well, let me spell it out. In the manga, Legoshi is viciously weirder than in the anime, so how people treat him makes a little less sense in comparison. You've got manga Legoshi acting like a literal freak from nature who can be very calculating, then anime Legoshi, who is just a shy little goober that's as smart as the people who use AI in their videos. That's what made him who he is from the source material, and I could go on and on with many more interactions of his that deviated from the manga, but that could be its own series. Which we already have, manga versus anime differences in Beastars. Next up on the retcon list is something that comes far later in the series and is a less debatable retcon, I think. When we're introduced to this Komodo dragon character named Gosha, who is Legoshi's grandfather, you're probably yelling that it's not a retcon because we get hints of his family before. But that's not how you foreshadow or build up his heritage being vastly different than what we were told in fine detail early on. We're told constantly that he's a grey wolf, plain and simple. But now he's part Komodo dragon, I guess, since we couldn't just have the racism between herbivores and carnivores. Let's throw in mixed species now too. I'd like to see your explanations for how this isn't a blatant retcon, and not just literally what Dragon Ball Z did with Goku being a Saiyan. Now we have our wolf Goku being part Komodo dragon. There are many more retcons we are going to cover, but this is all for now. If this does well, we'll continue it, so let us know by liking, commenting, or subscribing. We love making more Beastars content, so give us a reason to keep these coming. Thanks for watching, have a nice day.
Hell yeah. Okay.